slog out heroes that they don't want to
Dire
verse. I do believe this team versed quite recently.
Radiant
I think it might have been
team
in the
ban.
Corrupted Cup, maybe last week or something. So they have some history, they have some beef. Let's hope it's a close game. Let's hope it's a good game.
Dire team ban.
Yep, as I mentioned earlier on the stream, $700 for the winner, $300 for second place in this
Radiant
tournament.
team
So
pick.
there is things to play for. There are some good teams. There is also that thing called pride, which everybody likes to take into account. We have a very interesting pool of heroes. It is Captain's Draft after all, and Phoenix, my favourite hero,
Dire team
coming out
pick.
on top. Victus Minae. It's going to be interesting to see how they run it. Queen of
Dire
Pain, their
team
mid laner,
pick.
picked up for Horizon. I can hear you, right, Hunter.
Interesting. Oh, you can hear me? Oh,
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Miracle.
Sick, yeah. I swear to God, it's been on like the same settings it has been for the past like hour, but whatever.
Yeah, just Dota 2 things.
Yeah,
Radiant team pick.
just those two things. I mean, I am excited for Phoenix as you are. I think Phoenix is sick. We've got a really cool hero pool. There's like Pugners, Necros,
Radiant
Sand
team
Kings
pick.
picked up.
Oh, what I want to
I'm
see,
excited. These two teams, in terms,
I want to see a Trent Protector from
Sorry?
Victus
Yeah.
Minae, because that ulti wombo combo would just go so hard.
with the Phoenix, that is so hard, for sure, for sure. Yeah, important to remember too, that these two teams, in terms of the MMR, I know for a fact, they're actually quite close. So in the couple of previous games, they've kind of been a little bit more one-sided, but these two teams know
Dire
each other
team
and are
pick.
close in terms of their like relative skill. So we should get a really, really good game of Dota here.
Well, let's hope so. One thing I'm noticing in the pool, there are a few stuns there, but not an abundance of stun heroes.
Dire team pick.
Yeah. Not an abundance of carry heroes if either. You've got Tiny Sven. Oh no, you've got a few. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's all the edgy ones.
it
But, like,
seems reasonably well rounded what you've got.
yeah, that's true. That's
Is
true.
anyone going to be tempted into that
but yeah,
Necro
this is
pick though?
I'd like to see Necro. I think Necro's super strong. He's gonna be an Ogre pick up from Horizon.
Radiant team pick.
Well,
So
Necro's
Ogre, Lion, like a Jug, Tri-Lane, like that.
that's disgusting.
Like, I mean, you like as a Phoenix player, that's not fun.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where they run this Phoenix, because you know, a Phoenix mid has been done before. A little bit of versatility with the hero.
Radiant team pick.
At the moment, it does look like a Phoenix offlane though.
So the Void pickup is gonna be a tiny. It'll
Dire
probably be
team
gonna
pick.
be a mid tiny.
We did see that tiny pick earlier this evening be pretty damn successful.
Yeah. Absolutely stomped the safe one.
And what I was saying before about the Trent Protector, I
Oh, so
think
Horizon?
Faceless Void still fills in that gap, and he has that big AoE lockdown, and then the Sand King and Phoenix can just get their ults off so cleanly. They just need,
There's certainly a timing for Victus Minae. They need
Yep.
daggers.
and
Blink daggers on
Horizon
the Sand King, Blink Dagger on the tiny.
wants BKBs for
It's gonna
sure.
be Nyx. So Nyx is pretty good, but they don't have too much to answer for in terms of the team fight. Now, obviously,
Mm.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna beat you without it, which is fair enough. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. We got PCs on both sides, and a pause is gonna come out.
Do you want to take us through the teams there, right, Hunter?
So for the, yep, sorry, yep. So on the Radiant side, we've got Clate on the Phoenix, Purple Unicorn 69 on the Shadow Shaman, Astora playing the Sand King, Xavier on the Tiny, which leaves Lil Diz, who is still loading in.
For the Void.
And sorry, on the Radiant side, so Dire side, rather, yeah, on the Void. Yep, no, I was trying to remember. Yep, we're good.
On the Dire side, we have Waffle, great name, playing the Juggernaut. Filth on the Nyx Assassin, Praetorian on the Ogre Magi, Navari on the Lion, and Pandora on the Queen of Pain. Some interesting names coming out there. Just gonna take a look at these couriers. Oh, that Radiant Courier, that's majestic. Haven't seen that one before.
Is that the shitty wizard? Oh
yeah,
boy.
it's amazing.
That's the shitty wizard. Oh, that's actually sick. And I wonder how much that costs. I couldn't imagine it's cheap, but I'd probably favour. I favour maybe Horizon slightly. I think the Nyx is going to fare pretty well, and I think the Phoenix is going to have an awful time in that offlane. Depends what the Sand King looks to do. If the Sand King looks to play more up in the lane and deny the Nyx levels, or if he looks to go into the jungle more and just sandstorm it up. It's going to be a choice of those two.
The old Darude Sandstorm.
See what he looks to do. Orgasm. Right,
yeah,
still waiting for some load-ins. Reborn things, really.
I think just the potential for Victus, how they can just once they, like you're saying, they have a timing. Once they get their ults up, they should just be able to dive towers and just chuck all their ults down, and then just keep pushing towers. And Horizons are going to be really careful about how they take those fights.
Yeah.
I think Quap's going to be a big factor, to be honest. If the Quap can get going and kind of diffuse some of those fights.
If they can snowball, yeah. Yeah, if Quap can snowball, I think that's a really limiting factor for VM.
So you reckon we'll be
you
seeing...
are watching the, that's right, you are watching the Anzac Dota Captain's Draft. That is day 1. We have Friday night, all of Saturday, all of Sunday, and we're gonna go on to Monday night with the finals as well. So there's a $700 for first place, $300 for second. So there's a lot of money at stake, pride at stake, and it has attracted some of the top teams, some of the top players in the Australasian region, and we are raring to go for this one.
I'm excited, mate. It's going to be a cracker of a game.
See, again, the early, not going to get that clash in the jungle, as it's really been only the Dire team who've looked to venture in. Praetorian is pinging, is Nyx is pinging everywhere as to where he should plant the ward. He's going to plant it and spot little Diz wandering around.
He's by himself as well, though.
Yeah, the Dire have split up, so they've looked to hedge their bets, go 3 at the bottom, rune 2 at the top, but maybe look to contest. I think the bot rune's there, as they maybe look to contest top. If they do, it's at their peril. Yeah, so they're just going to back and get each of the mids grabbing their respective runes.
Yeah, I don't know how this Tiny's going to be going against the Quap. It might be a bit of a rough time. We do have Sand King and Shadow Shaman lingering.
Duel links. I think we might see duel links come out of Horizon for this one.
Ah, classic.
It's, certainly better news for the Phoenix, but perhaps less so for the Faceless Void.
Yeah, I think that's important to put pressure on the Faceless Void, because I think once he gets 1 or 2 items under his belt, he just becomes so much exponentially better. Triple mango on Phil.
My boy with the mangoes is going to be an early clash bottom, and the shackles are going to come out. We do also have the stun. This is going to be at a nice tail actually, but it's not going to save him. They're going to die for 1, they might not for 2. Nyx is still level 1, but they say 1's just enough. Astora draws first blood.
Yeah, bloody Spike City.
Spike City, well in top lane, the Phoenix is in a bit of trouble. Still got dive, but can't get it off. And he's going to get it off very late in the piece. He's going to be able to salve up and be A-OK.
Orb of Venom on the Phoenix, eh? It's a new one.
Orb of Venom Phoenix?
Yep. Once that 4%
okay. Phoenix doesn't have the dive up, so just going to have to back. That kind of trade harass really isn't beneficial for a Phoenix with 4 tankers. But
yeah,
again, without blocking that pull camp, not really too much you can do. Oh, sorry, I spiked. Sorry.
it's all good.
But looks like the Phoenix could get something top. He's still got dive, so with still that level 1 line, as soon as line hits level 2 and has that secondary stun, there's a bit more kill potential, but for the moment should be alright. Phoenix is going in and
big
might
turn.
Turn around and kill this line.
Oh,
Well played from the Phoenix. The Lion well and truly overplaying his hand, and it's a big bonus for that Phoenix.
yeah, just the Lion fully underestimating the strength.
Too bad.
Good blink from the Quat mid lane. Just missed the avalanche, but again, the ability to be able to toss into Hex and Shackle, that's certainly gonna, you know, who needs a blink dagger when you've got that combination up?
Yeah.
And this Ogre Magi playing it perfectly, not letting this SK stack his camps at all. They've blocked. Do you know, is that camp blocked? No, it's not blocked at all. But they've just that Dire medium camp, Radiant medium camp rather. It's not letting it stack.
Yeah, it's a good play. I want to see
He's found himself levels in the top lane.
I want to see an epicenter into toss, like tossing the Sand King. That'd be fucking crazy.
Nice. Yeah, who needs blink dagger when you get a tiny with toss, right?
Yeah, hard out.
It's just so smart. So the Phoenix has found more levels than the Nyx, but the Nyx has also found a bit of farm on him, so I'd have to say this early laning stage is going pretty well for VM.
Yeah, they're like kind of dominating in the last
Look
hit.
at their last hit deny chart. Yeah, like that Quap is just crapping all over the Tiny, unfortunately. Got a full level on the Tiny, not too much he can do in this lane anymore. I think the Tiny walks up and gets shadow struck.
But I feel like you know, you're obviously always going to lose that matchup as the Tiny, and I think as long as he doesn't die and he gets some farm out of the lane, I think that's okay.
That's the problem with the greedy draft though. Like typically you see like a Tiny will come back by
Here we
stacks,
go,
although
mid.
we might have an invis play here if we can toss him back onto the Shadow Shaman.
Huge!
He is gonna get the shackle. Stun stack.
Oh!
He's gonna micro blink. Micro blink from Panther, I think could be the death of him, and it will be.
Yeah, I think Queen of Pain just had a misclick there, right?
Both sides misplaying.
Yeah.
Like if the Shaman had shackled straight away, he would have got the kill.
And he also did
But
the
he didn't, and so the Quap could blink away, and then the Quap micro blinks. So
Shaman also just blew his Hex like real quickly as well.
Is under attack.
yeah, there was a lot of stacking. Wasn't clean. Certainly could have been played a bit better from both sides. But
Oh, they got there in the end.
result is
Yeah.
Queen of Pain goes down. As I was saying before, like the issue with running the SK and wanting him to jungle is that that's normally the Tiny's catch-up mechanism. You get a few points in your queue, a few points in toss and avalanche, and then you just go and you take stacks, and that's how you come back from a bad landing stage. But when you've got the Sand King who is hungry for as many stacks as he can, he's just going to take out this large camp now maybe. He doesn't have that comeback mechanism,
Void's going down bot lane.
so he relies on getting that good start.
Commend me to the void.
Is that just a dive? Took damage from the...
Yeah, that was a dive, and then Void just got his time walk off, but the tick damage was just too much. He couldn't quite escape.
As we see the Quap ulti committed, he's going to die for this kill. Oh, great fogging there from Xavier. The TP's going to come in. A good reaction there from the Phoenix. The toss is going to come up. Panthera's going to get out of here now. They look to man up, and the Tiny gets the kill. Now the kill split, but oh, that was a misplay from the Quap.
I think that's some sick bottle
Dove
usage
on
from
it,
the Tiny as
great
well.
piece of fogging. Yeah. And so an aggressive play
Dire's
from the
middle
Quap, not
tower
paying
is
off,
under
and all of a
attack.
sudden, this Tiny, let's get back in this.
Oh no! Oh, the plays from the Sand King to dodge the stun. He was gone.
Sand King, that was a great. Was well played. Abused that vulnerability. Mid, ooh. Tiny just harassing with toss. The solar smoke comes out there from the line. Maybe just to get the sentry ward perhaps. There's going to be a TP mid. In fact, he hasn't come from home, so well, you can't refill the bottle. But actually, look at this. The Ogre's stealing the stacks. He's going to steal the last hit on the big creep as well. Love it, a bit of BM play there from the Ogre.
Mid lane.
Panthera could be in a bit of trouble. The Avalanche is going to come through and it's going to get the kill. Lion's going to come in, but I think he's in a bit of no man's land. Lucky that neither hero has mana. And he makes sure that they have no mana by giving him a cheeky suck. So Juggernaut is trashing this Faceless Void's last hits, as is expected up against that solo offlane.
What kind of
The
build do you
Phoenix has
expect to
reached level
see?
7, so he's gonna. Well, actually, as we see the Chrono Blow in bottom lane, oh, actually, that's a what? Again, another misplay coming out. There are misplays happening everywhere. The Nyx had invis up, can use it. Oh, Navarre's gonna. Woo, got him.
The fucking double
The
rune
illusion
Tiny.
game is strong.
Double rune Tiny, man.
Yeah.
That was gross. Lion thought he could do something to diffuse the situation, but it just proved to be too much.
Yeah.
So Horizon are kind of in a situation where if you look at the score, the team's not doing that well, and you have Juggernaut farming quite well, and Quap farming quite well. What kind of build do you expect or want to see from this Jug to try complement his team's position?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, he's already picked up the Band of Elven skins. So actually, he's just going to go into your
Radiant's top
classic.
tower is under attack.
Actually, I was going.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I actually think it's okay maybe to get Manta this game. I think Manta's pretty strong. If he wants to survive through the burst, he might want to pick it up against
Dire's
Wine.
bottom tower has
As
fallen.
they do trade that bottom tower for the top by the looks of it,
Radiant's
maybe.
top tower is under attack.
There's no Chrono though. I do have an egg. But VM have just outmaneuvered them so far. The burst damage of the Tiny's coming through. I'd suggest anything Jug can get to survive through the burst. So I think if he goes the path of the SMY or if he goes the path of the Mantle style, I think both of them are good.
Yeah.
Find herself with DD. Maybe she can make a play with that.
I'm kind of expecting the S and Y to come
Tiny
out
sitting
from the
in.
Jug, but we'll see.
The Sand King Blink Dagger comes in. It's 11 minutes through. Pretty good timing.
Yeah, cross that
Level up
bridge.
that epicenter at 6. Tiny's Blink Dagger is also online, so you got that double Blink Dagger. This is like the first game we casted this evening. All of a sudden these Blink Daggers come out and it's a lot harder. And we see an immediate smoke, so this is a nice play. The Dire do have a ward on the high ground of mid, but it's not going to spot the smoke coming through. I imagine we might see a toss to Shackle play. Or he just revs himself. unicorn, but they still don't see the tiny.
Oh, he's been. Oh,
And they might think something's up. The Shadow Shaman, they're going to blink and go. And match TP reactions are going to come through. The Victus is going to come through as well. It gets sheeped up actually straight away. That's a nice sheep from the Lion. And actually this fight is going way of Horizon. Is it? No, I lie. It looked like it was going Horizon's way. But the Phoenix are going to look to go in for more. Mango Gaming. He's going to take down the Ogre as well on the back line. Filter's looking to go onto Lildas. He's going to get the cheekiest shackle of his life on him. And they're just going to retreat. But we'll have a look at the quick fight recap. And it does go the way of VM. STPs, really good quick TPs. But it couldn't stop the fact that they were able to get off all their ulties.
yeah. The one positive for Horizon out of that is that Jug did kill the Tiny there, so that's a bit of gold in Jug's pocket. Tiny off the map.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Alrighty, looks like they might look for a quick pick on this Phoenix. He's going to get stunned up.
Oh.
They're going to go right onto him.
Exquisite.
Easy pick, but elsewhere do find the Ogre as the trade.
Oh, what happened there? Was that on bot lane? No.
Mid lane, just a simple blink tiny.
Oh yeah.
Blink tiny, blink Sand nighttime vision.
Bing bing bada boom.
Dire's middle
Can't do
tower
much about
is
it.
under
The
attack.
Serpent Wards are going to be dropped mids.
Dire's structures
Shaman
are
has hit
fortified.
6, so going to make it more difficult to fight, and they might look to back off. Epicenter's not for another 23 seconds. They've got Phoenix Egg up, so he's going to port mid. So this really isn't a fight. If you're Horizon, you're really not taking this fight. You just want to say, alrighty, we're going to give up that tower.
Oh.
I look at the
Dire's
Minae.
middle tower
Yeah.
He
has
can't, but
fallen.
Oh.
Tiny, he might pay for it. He's going to come out before
Radiant's
the stun
top
comes
tower
through, and
is under
Tiny
attack.
look to get aggressive, but no.
Yeah, they don't want to borrow that.
Maybe isn't the best course of action.
Well, you look at what happened
sure
before, where
was
they
not
all
the
just
play.
committed for the counterplay, and they all died. Not all of them, but yeah, they got heavily punished for it. So I think they're just playing a bit cautiously because of that other experience.
Haste.
His next assassin. Couple of other heroes smoked up, can't make anything happen. So the Queen's picked up the point booster, so she's going Agnums. I really think that Orchid first could have certainly been viable this game, but perhaps she feels she needs to tank through. They have the blinks up and looking now to go mid. The Hex comes out, but it's power comes out, but it's not quick enough.
Oh!
It's gonna be able to turn around and ult, a great ult blink out.
The burst coming out from
Even
the finger of
Sphinx,
death.
Good measure, and yeah. Lion shows, hey, I can
He can-
press R2.
Yeah, I can
While
play with the
Void
big
is-
boys.
Yeah. Void
Dire's
is top. He's
tower
picked himself
is
up
under
in Mask
attack.
of Madness. Saving on to that Mask of Madness.
Dire's top tower is under
I
attack.
want a bar of this TPN. So yeah, it is some wipe on the Juggernaut.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wants to tank through that burst, and he might actually walk into the face of his board. He is.
Oh!
Void ults.
But what's it gonna do?
Is
We've
this
got
are they gonna be
the.
able to kill him? I think they actually are. They have enough. I think just drop the wards. Just drop the wards.
Killing spree.
He's gonna go down.
If he dropped the wards in the first place, he might have been able to get that. Phoenix is going in hard.
I'm gonna get the kill, but they're looking now to reinitiate. Phoenix has got an egg. He's gonna get the mana sucked right out of him. But a great egg into Epi. The second comes through. He's gonna get one. They might look to reinitiate. The Tiny comes in and says, hey guys, I heard there's a team fight. What's going on? He picks up a kill. And they're now looking to run onto the Juggernaut, who's running away for dear life. The last Fire Spirit doesn't hit him, so I don't have to worry about on the decline.
Nyx Assassin picking off
Stora
the...
picks up the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin picked off the Void in the middle of all that chaos. Pretty sick little play. Void gave him props for it.
Props or just salt. It's like the nice. You fucking 3 of your team
Radiant's
died, but
bottom
you
Yeah.
tower
certainly
is under
grats.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But the Tiny's item progression, he's looked to go into phase, but it's really aggressive stuff. A fight off. He's still some ways away from an axe. That looks to be his next course, but again, like we said, didn't have the stacks that he would have wanted in the jungle because they have been prioritized the Sand King.
Yeah, phase boot's an interesting item. You don't normally see it. Normally see the treads for the bottle and the tread switching sequence going on. Oh, they're looking to go on Tiny bot.
Like if he wanted to, like, where he goes mana boots, but Tiny could find himself in a bit of trouble, but decides to back off straight away. The correct decision, although he might run himself into a Nyx Assassin. But there is a sentry ward out. The Nyx isn't going to walk any further.
That game got too dangerous for him.
Yep. He made the right call and pulled right out of it. So the Void's picked himself up another 1,000 gold. I think this is for sure a BKB game. He has to go BKB. Against Ogre, Lion, yep, everyone, that's for sure BKB. BKB maybe Butterfly to deal with the Jug.
Quap's nearly
Maybe
pulling up
Mjolnir
her
if he
BKB.
wants.
Oh no, she's not going for BKB, she's going for Axe, that's right.
Oh, she's almost got that too. She's 3/4 the way there. And we do see this smoke up. Yeah, so we've got our ultimates, we want to fight. A bit of indecision. Phoenix wants to go to the bot lane, but instead they understand on middle. Tiny get the back up straight away, and everyone's just dying here. They do get the pick off on the line. Panther is going to get a bit of spot of bottom rather. He's going to be able to blink away, but the Juggernaut comes back and he wants a piece of this. Oh, great 2 hero and Pale comes out from the next assassin. Juggernaut just spinning to win. Do they have anything to read the Sand King? No, he just runs away. Purple Unicorn 69. Gonna be 69, but I'm still getting fucked. He dies to the next assassin, and this is gonna turn into a tier 2 tower push.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Void does have
attack.
Chronos, so. Although,
Yeah,
did he
that
just TP bottom? I think he just TP bottom.
That was a reasonably even exchange. It looked like VMI were taking that fight head on, and then Horizon just made some good counterplays to kind of level it up blow for blow.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
they're able
attack.
to burst the Tiny right off the bat. So we saw the.
There was a big play.
They all smoked up, ready to go in, and then the Tiny went in first. Then it allowed the Lion to hex and then finger.
There's a-
just were able to blow him up at the back of that.
There was a big play in the middle of it. Oh, we see actually Void ulting Ogre Magi down bot.
I'm gonna pick up the kill. Kills the kill.
Yeah, in the team fight middle before, you saw Nyx Assassin and Ogre managing to like chain stun the Phoenix, and he had his air gun ready, but he just couldn't get it off.
Yep. Meanwhile, he's picked up at level 11, and the Radiant side, VMI, said, Roche, please. When we go in, they've de-warded everywhere around there, I think. So, I don't think Horizon have too much of an idea this is going on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And this is going to be a free agent.
Your Shan has fallen to the Radiant.
And although Horizon, this will be a big kill if they can pick it off. Do they quite have the resources? A nice stun's going to keep them away. Look at that net worth chart, and we see it's slightly in the favour of VMI. Overall net worth on the heroes, the Jug's got
Radiant's
a good
bottom
2k
tower is under attack.
on that faceless void, which might be cause for concern for VMI. meanwhile, is going to pick himself up a Blink Dagger, the Quap.
Radiant's bottom
Now
tower
only
is under
100 gold
attack.
away from her egg, so the items are coming thick and fast. She misses the last hit.
Yeah,
Gonna be infuriating if you're the Quap.
the net worth difference actually being quite minimal at this stage of the game, even though VMI are quite far ahead on the scoreboard. It's really not reflected in the actual net worth difference. Yeah, we see a mech picked up from the Sand King. He's a bit of a, you know, looking to go for some more teamfight prowess.
GG boot, Sand King, I can get on it.
Illusion.
Lion, here, let's check Blink Dagger status on him. He's always not too far away. Praetorian's going to get jumped and tossed back. He might just find himself dead here if there's any sort of initiation. Lil does, meanwhile, he might look to jump and get a big chrono. Can he get it off? No, great Hex. He's hexed up, figured he's controlled. I'm not sure if he can jump back in. He might actually look to the Phoenix Eagles off as well. So Panda is going to get chain stunned. They have enough to burst her? Yes. They just do. They did that without the Void
Radiant's
chrono.
top
The
tower
Void was
is under attack.
a bit hesitant on letting the chrono get required in the first place. They get stunned up.
Dire's bottom
The matter
tower
they've
is
taken a
under
tower and they
attack.
might look to push high ground.
The teamfight's real coming out from Victus, to be honest.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Meanwhile,
fortified.
bottom lane though, Horizon
Dire's structures are fortified.
forces a TP back there from the Tiny.
Dire's bottom
In fact,
tower
he cancels.
is under attack.
Tiny cancelled? Was he
He did cancel.
stunned? No. He wasn't stunned or anything, so just started to cancel.
Looks like Wealth was going to back off
Radiant's
anyway.
top tower is under attack.
Did you have pick up a jug?
Yeah, I'm a favorite.
Still got a good 3k net worth lead.
I'm a fan of that. Just there's so much magic damage coming out from the side, so much lockdown. You know, also you can pop your BKB. It's really good against the egg. So you can just like stand there and right click it, pop the Phoenix.
Coming through.
Blink Dagger money up on Shadow Shaman. If that's the way he looks to go. He might be the mech carrier for the team though. He might look to go. Oh no, sorry, the SK's
Yeah.
got the mech duh. Okay, that might be the full stuff. Could
Yeah,
just
well-
be a Blink, he's holding onto his gold.
Oh, he's bought a Ogre Club.
He's got an Ogre Club.
Just plus
So
10
maybe
strength,
Axe
man.
Rush.
Nah, he's just gonna stack Ogre Clubs.
Oh
Get
yeah,
that strength.
so smart. How does he die? Like how do you die if you just stack those Ogre Clubs? Yeah, actually there's gonna be an Ogre Club as well as the point boost. So he's gonna head for that axe. And we are gonna see a smoke. But I mean this is a bait. This is the old bait on the Juggernaut. In fact, they are kind of drawn lines on the map, but he goes straight in. Now look to burst him, but again, great positioning from the next assassin. He's in place, but I think the Juggernaut's still going to go down here. What kind of bait is this? That's a shitty bait that comes out. A great stacking ultimate comes through. They're going to look now to burn down not only the next assassin, but also the ogre who came through. They look to bait, but at the end of the day, what's the use in baiting if you can't take the team fight?
Yep, the line got snapped, and they had to let that one go. And this is probably going to be a
I think
tower.
I've been impressed with the VMI at the moment. No, I've been really impressed with their discipline. Like the team fights they have taken, they haven't dropped everything, you know, like the Phoenix has still got his X to go now, the Shaman's still got his wards. They haven't used all their team fight capability in the team fight. So it means that if there's any secondary team fight or if there's any other skirmish that takes place that they can drop the
Dire's top
ultimates.
tower has
And it
fallen.
just makes Horizon a whole lot more hesitant to actually push into them.
Yeah, what I was quite impressed with about VMI before as well was just how they were all kind of their proximity and their positioning to each other was really strong, so they weren't really giving Horizon any opportunities with the Quap and the Nyx to get the pickoffs, and so that they would like they were basically just kind of shutting out their strong part of the game.
The Quap, having a look at her inventory, she's got an Ogre Club in there as well, so it looks as though it might just be mass BKB gaming.
Chinese Dota or something of that sort.
Yep. The Void is only 200 gold away from his, so
There's not too much longer on the Roche clock as well.
yeah, for sure. Alrighty, teamfight ultimates are up again for side of VMI. So this is typically signaled smoke play. The last 2 times they have had them all up. They heal up, group up and smoke, and look to take a team fight and take objective. I imagine it's probably going to be rinse and repeat. I shan't imagine it'd be any different.
What do you do if you're Horizon at this point? You know it's coming. You know the smoke is coming.
I just think they've got to play careful. I think they've got to ward up well. I think if you have a look at the ward vision they've got at the moment, it is quite defensive. And while that might work, like the fact that look, they've all grouped up here, and imagine one of them probably got a smoke because there's a smoke on courier or something. But knowing that it's coming, like, I think you just got to ward aggressively. Like if they have a ward, like in here, or like in and around here, somewhere where they can just get more of an aggressive vision, so they get more of an idea of when the heroes are clumping up.
Yeah.
Because although they've got defensive wards at the moment, that means jack shit, and they see this void here, but they don't want to jump it. Maybe they do. Void's gonna jump it. Oh, great reaction speed. Gets off that Chronos Fence. Terrible way to start. Horizon, actually, the Jug is gonna be able to get off the ultimate. That's plus. The Pop holding flies in as well, but it's just not working. They just don't have the damage. The Ogre there is being CC'd down. The Quap's trying her best, but she can't do anything either. And just like that, it's a 3 for 1.
Yeah, that was everything thrown out there.
Tower is under attack.
Except for maybe the ward, but we'll probably see them
BKB,
using racks.
Dire's middle
Yep.
tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
No buybacks
Radiant's
on
bottom
Team
tower
Horizon.
has fallen.
Yeah, there we go.
Dire's
There we go, the
structures
wards.
are
And, this could be a Rax. The Juggernaut's not up for 30 seconds. They do play the
Dire's
Finger of
middle
Death.
tower
The Quap
is under
holding
attack.
back up. They do have self-fighting mechanism, but
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Reams of Dust, they're just going to look to go and take the range. Rax maybe a nice stun that's just going to delay them. They're looking to go in. Oh, great pick up on the
Radiant's
Void.
bottom tower is under
I
attack.
think it's initiated. Looks as though they're in 2 minds here as to what to do. That could be their downfall. They've got to get out. The Phoenix isn't getting out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And so indecisions cost them 2 lives there.
Well, wards did pick off the melee bracks in the back play of that fight, so I guess that is a positive. You still get some form of objective out of it. Bad boy Roshan back up.
Roche is up, and this is one way for Horizon to get back into the game. Take Roche. Force the team fight while their ultimate's still down. Although, as I say that, I check now and they're like all pick up simultaneously.
Roshan has fallen to
Alright,
the
so
dark.
Roshards. gonna go the way of the Juggernaut. 4 stuff on the Nyx.
Shivers is up on the Phoenix as well. Pretty big item.
Oh boy. Still got that Sange as well, so 800 gold will give him the Halberd, which I imagine is the way he looks to go. And though top lane, just some harass coming out on the next assassin. Gonna get dropped to half health. And again, who'd have thought this would be the play from VMI? They get their ults up. Oh, they go to no, they don't have smoke. Ah, changing the playbook.
Their smoke's actually on cooldown.
Horizon though. Oi, oi, oi. There you go. VMI, I think
2 minutes.
they have to look for a pick off. I think if VMI could pick one off and then take a team fight, I think that's really the only way they win, moment. They can't take a full 5-on-5 with all the ultimates up. I don't think. Mid lane, although Boyd's gonna go in and he's gonna pick up the line off the bat and get out. That's a heavy commitment for a line. Do have the team there in position to recommit, so
Yeah, do you think that maybe kind of that offense was actually a bit defensive? You know, he didn't know what was coming his way, so he just felt he had to drop what he had just to try and live.
potentially the Phoenix is gonna go and just chuck in some spells. Tells the Juggernaut to get off my lawn. The next assassin says, how you doing? Backs out as well. Void. No BKB, no chrono.
Dancing in mid lane.
The Shadow Shaman does have that Aghanim Scepter up, so level 2 Ags wards.
Tiny just picked up a Yasha on top of his Ags. I think this is kind of important because he had the Ags before, but you don't really have the attack speed to sustain anything, so that's going to be a nice little pickup. And you might see him go into a Hyperstone. I'd probably go into Manta first before going into an AC.
So, 34 minutes into this game, after a great start from VMI, things have started to peter out a little bit. They've taken racks, so they do have a racks advantage, but this Juggernaut from the side of Horizon is big. If you're just tuning in now, of course you are watching the Anzac Dota 2 Captain's Draft. We thank you for your company today over things like the Frankfurt Major. It's great to see you watching and supporting Australasian Dota. This is, of course, the winner of this tournament gets $700. Second place gets $300. So there's a lot of money on the line, a lot of pride, and we'll be with you not just today, not just tomorrow, but we'll be here through Sunday and Monday as well. You can catch all the action on twitch.tv/Anzac Dota and twitch.tv/Anzac Dota 2. And as I say this, it looks as though Horizon are going to force the issue with this Aegis timer just on the verge of running out, actually.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Lil Diz, the Void, he's got his chrono up. I don't know if Horizon want to push this. The Aegis must be running out pretty soon. In fact, yeah, less than 20 seconds before the Aegis runs out, so...
Radiant's bottom tower
So
is
we
under
did see the
attack.
Skull Basher picked up from the Juggernaut on top of that ultimate orb, so might be a Skadi, might be Abyssal. I imagine he wants to maybe go Skadi first, just so he doesn't get blown up and allows him to get his BKB off.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And we do see the smoke. So the patented VMI smoke, and it looks as though
Radiant's
it's pretty well
bottom
read
tower
from the side of
is under
Horizon.
attack.
They're all sitting inside their base. And now looking to push the high ground, they have massive boards on the ready. This is going to eat some harass. In fact, the finger of death might put him in a bit of trouble. But the bar's going to come through. Faceless Void's going to live, and it means that he reinitiates and comes through. The Phoenix is dove in deep, but he's actually being carapaced up. He might go down for freaking egg. He's been mashing his Arky, but he doesn't get it. And this is an awful fight for VMI. Panda looking for more, can't get the Tiny. Looks to turn and go on the Sand King. He's going to TP out. Might be a good TP. Yeah, it's a lovely TP.
That Juggernaut did so much work at the back of that fight though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Horizon. Yeah, Horizon's definitely getting themselves back into this match.
Horizon are back, you know, a botched team fight like that, the Void gets cornered at the front of the fight, can't get a chrono off, and all of a sudden, you've got no real, I mean the Tiny's got a little bit of farm, but he doesn't have a lot.
But it's scary though.
Like more.
I think the scary thing about VMI's draft is if Horizons make a mistake and they end up losing heroes, just the potential they have with the wards and with the tiny eggs to push buildings is like pretty, you can do it pretty damn quick.
This next team fight could be crucial to this game. We got 8 minutes till the next smoke. Do any of them have a smoke on them? No, so no smokes for 8 minutes for the side of BMI.
You know what they want to do, they just can't quite do it, you know? The shopkeeper won't let them. They've had too many smokes for one day. I've been smoking it up too much.
Gaben just looking out. So Tiny has gone that Hyperstone route, so
I'm a fan
more
of
than
that.
likely go into an AC. Yep, I dig that. An AC will probably turn the Ash then afterwards into a Manta style. The Jug on the other hand, he's got 3.8k gold, so he's now got to make a decision. He can either go for that Abyssal Blade. I imagine first and foremost he says to buy back. But he's got a choice, he can either go for the Abyssal or he can look for the Skadi.
I like the Abyssal in
See what he chooses now.
this case.
He's got the Orb of Venom. Actually has bottom lane Phoenix.
Oh, he's Shadow Bladed up.
In 2 seconds! She just, if the Quap had just stood there and
Oh,
Shadow Wave, she would have been fine!
I commend you, Phoenix. That was a play, wasn't it?
That was a play. Quap blinked at the Quap green where she was standing in the first place, would have killed her. But blinked away and it gave the Phoenix enough time to run away, so.
What are your thoughts on the Silver Edge pickup?
Silver Edge pickup on the Phoenix to counteract the crits on Juggernaut, right? Blade Dance. I think that's super weak. Like, I mean, crit's a big part of Juggernaut, but like, you take away the crit, Still hits hard. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what other
Like,
reason
at
that you'd
least
want
it's-
to pick that up.
The multicasts? Does it disable the multicast?
I wouldn't think so.
Visibility.
That wouldn't be the strongest of reasons anyway.
I bet there's some real OP reason that he picked it up that I'm just like fully not thinking of.
That we just some new meta shit that he's starting.
Or like
Alrighty.
random game
I'm gonna look
interaction.
for the Roshan, but the smoke's gonna come through from Horizon. Big fight about to come in. It's positioned nicely at the top. It's ready for the E. They do have all their ults. How they're gonna look to engage this, I wonder. The pop ult's gonna come and start it. The line's gonna blink in, but the reinitiation comes through from the Sand King. A nice ult. The Phoenix is gonna be a little bit off, but they are actually able to get the ult onto Pandora. Lion is stuck on a cliff. That's a little bit of an issue, but it actually turns out to be a blessing as this team fight seems to be going maybe in the way of VMI. The Tiny buys back. He wants to go straight back into it. The Phoenix looking now to reinitiate. He doesn't have much. He can E his way and W his way through. He's got Pandora. Astora misses. He's going to die. The gem's going to hit the deck. Tiny's going to go through now. Look for the line. He needs to kill him off first. Blink coming up now on Sand King. He's got stun in 2 seconds. But instead they're just going to chill out, say fam, let's go take Roche. Now it does cost them both a cost and a tiny buyback. Bought back? Yeah, no, she bought back.
Yeah,
Bought back as well.
yeah, both Pop and Tiny brought back in the middle of that fight. Because at the time they brought back, it was still anybody's fight, but it kind of just went the way of BMI.
Still no.
Jug, unfortunately, he got his ult, quite a good ult off, and
Radiant's
Boyd's ult
bottom
was a bit
tower
sloppy,
is
and it
under attack.
almost cost
Radiant's
Shadow
structures
Shaman his
are
life, but
fortified.
then when Jug finished his ulti, he landed within the Chronosphere as well, which locked him down for a few seconds, just enough time for VMI to like readjust their positioning and like retake that fight, take control of that fight a little bit better.
Get the lead for and they're still trading evenly. They are a Rex down. In fact, they're a full Rex down. While that skirmish happens in the Roche pit, MVP creeps did actually take the melee barracks. Sorry, ranged Rex, and so it is a full set of racks. Now they just cheese up on their heroes. Imagine they look to push once again.
Such a sharp curve in the net worth graph as well. If you see it, it's just bounced straight back up from that downwards part. It's like a tick at the end.
Little Diz. He's thinking about it.
He wants a little Diz.
He wants it. Yeah. Oh, he's BKB. Oh, boys.
And just for the stop the magic damage from
You got
those
a
creeps.
bit too trigger happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's being pinged out by his teammates accordingly. I think that's maybe a misplay with one of those as well, like with all seriousness. If you pop a BKB, you kinda gotta hide it, but they don't have BKB for the high ground siege, but he does have a cheese on him. He's gonna lead the way, remember he is the Aegis carrier.
It drops pretty fast. He might just YOLO it.
They can't kill off these wards.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Can't get in a position to kill off the wards, and Praetorian on the Ogre Magi comes in. Great position.
Oh.
And this is the wombo combo they've been looking for the entire time.
That was the
And
dream.
Phoenix is gonna get a double kill.
Radiant's top tower is
No
under
buyback,
attack.
but here comes the Juggernaut. This is gonna be the Omni Splash as his life comes in. Now he's looking at lock down the Shadow Shaman. He can't though. And Tiny's gonna come back in and they're all gonna first bash, Volvo, please. Panther, nice BKB, dodges the stun. Juggernaut does that buyback. He's gonna buy back and come back into the fight. The Sand King's gonna do it up. They've got no ref, but he's gonna have to turn around. But this might be the death of them. Panther has gone down. He's got no buyback. This could be GG if the Juggernaut goes down. See one more hit and it's gonna be GG comes out from Waffle. And well, they came back, Horizon, after an awful start to the game. VI once those smoke in the seat ran out. Horizon got back into the game, took a couple of good team fights, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough.
What a game though. I have full respect for Horizon for being able to turn that back in their favour, eh?
Yeah. A bit of resolve, but unfortunately not enough. And for those who are just tuning in, you will see more of both of these teams, so don't fret if your heart's set on Horizon. You will see them again in this tournament, probably
Later tonight,
tomorrow morning
actually.
will they play? It'll be later tonight, okay. So make sure you stick around for that. This has been the Anzac Dota 2 Captain's Draft. My name is Ride Hunter. I've been here with Mrs. Frisbee.
Woo!
Make sure you keep locked and loaded. We've got 2 more games coming for you tonight, I believe.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm
2 more
gonna
games.
drink coffee and then make the next lobby, and then we'll be going hard. Catch you soon.
Sick. We'll see you guys then.